I'm Dr. T. Sudha, Director of Delhi Public School, Nacharam. We had undertaken a project in collaboration with CREA Learning Academy. This is for research for young researchers and the basics that have to be given for these young researchers. Why research at all into school education? This is a big question. I had several questions to ask myself. Is education going in the right direction and making the child imaginative? Or is education, killing the imagination of a child? There's about 20, 30 questions that I had. In order to find an answer for these questions, I thought that, the first thing to nurture imagination or creativity, because that is the distinction that makes. If anybody has dropped out, they came with an innovation. They came with a kind of, imaginative idea which has really, materialized to become a product. Like Thomas Alva Edison or, Mark Zuckerberg or, anybody. They were dropouts, but still, they came out with a bright idea. So I thought this imagination, let me take it as a basic thing for my children. And I had taken 13-year-old students, that is the first teenage students, to enter into this project of giving a vent to their own questions. And those questions cannot be just, in vague. They have to be in a very systematic order to be presented. They should explore for themselves. This is Pestalozzi's theory of education, which says that, you have to have a problem and, you have to find a solution for it. This is, all students can do. But I had taken a sample of only class 8th students. That is just 13-year-old. That means, the first teenage, which is quite enthusiastic, and there's a lot of, physiological changes that happen, and, their brain works, and they're very idealistic. So that is the age group that I had taken. But otherwise, you can take it up anywhere. But that is the imagination nurturing that, we had done. And these young researchers, they had to undergo the normal routine of the school. At the same time, they have to undergo this kind of a training in the evening time. Online coaching was there. And this online was like, question. They had to frame a question and, they had to ask a question. They had to explore for themselves. They had to read. They had to study. They had to do everything. And they had to, find out the answers. Training was all online. It was not, training is a skill. Okay, that is what I was just saying. Education is for learning. And learning with a skill is training. So the children were trained by CREA Learning Academy. These people, I got introduced when they spoke that, they are into finding out the answer, how to nurture the creativity in a child. So that made me, work up with them. And that is how, we had worked in collaboration with each other. 3 months. It was an online thing, but only investment was our time. That is from 6 o'clock in the evening till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, till the time, all the questions were answered and things like that. We were online. Thank you.